This is Wrestle MSX and welcome to the Musings of Raw and Smackdown, where we'll be taking a look at this past week in WWE.
Hello, I'm Michael.
I'm Sally.
And let us begin with Smackdown from last week, and I did enjoy the Rollins and Co. invasion.
Yeah.
It built nicely to Money in the Bank. It was just giving a bit more edge and a bit more resentment to him in the Money in the Bank when they all started on him. But I did enjoy that. But I'm also hoping that not only that Smackdown does go to 2 hours.
Still hoping.
That we can move on from Zelina Vega facing off against the Secret Hervice and Chelsea Green. I feel that's done with now. She's beaten them all a gazillion times.
And probably a few more.
Yeah, enough's enough.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, Julia seemed to be coming in on the United States title scene, which is good. It's something different. It's somebody new.
Yeah.
I like that. What it means for the Secret Hervice and Green, who knows? But let's move away from that. We've seen that. I don't need to see it.
Pretty done
anymore. So if you feel different, let us know. But for me, it's out of time.
The Wyatts are targeting the tag division. So we've gone from trying to correct the morally wrong to wanting gold. So we'll just have to see how it pans out, really. It doesn't quite suit their character, does it?
Not from how it started.
Their ethos.
No, not from how it started to now wanting. So I don't think they knew what to do with them. No. Personally. I think they had an idea.
Yeah.
Oh, now what shall we do?
That everyone's going to like.
Yeah. Well, not everybody's going to like it, but just something that the majority are going to be like, oh yeah, these are great. But then they're like, now what shall we do? We've shot ourselves in the foot, we've built them up. Yeah. And now we don't know what to do. I think they should have just cut the losses.
When they went out.
Yeah, because it's like an afterthought. I mean, again, if you disagree, that's fine, but I don't know, it just is an afterthought. Yeah, let's stick them in the tag division. Yeah.
Because there's more than one of them.
Yeah. I have two of them. I have two teams. Yeah. I don't know. But that just about covers SmackDown. It was just, it was all the build-up.
Yeah, apart from Seth.
Yeah, to Money in the Bank. And let's go to Money in the Bank. You did predict Seth winning. Congratulations on that. I didn't go with Seth winning because I just think it was too obvious for him to win. It was a safe option. Yeah. I mean, I know it benefits his gang, but I don't feel, as I've said before, I don't feel they needed it to elevate themselves anymore. They're already the talk of the town. And just to get that, he could have given it to somebody else to bring them in the picture because Seth's already in the picture.
Yeah, if Seth obviously wasn't in it, then it would have to. Obviously would have had to have been someone else. But because he was there and kind of what's going on, it's like if he doesn't win, then.
But it didn't matter. I mean, as we've seen this week on Raw, CM Punk, hey, Cena can have a title shot. Cena's like, yeah, okay. What's that about?
Yeah, but then he's got the power, which is what
he has.
So he can just be as he's been flaunting it.
I just don't feel he needed it. But I mean, that's not the only thing that transpired. Jacob saying that he hated Solo. That's been bubbling up for a long time, and then he just beat him up. Yeah. And I think that relationship is well and truly over. So now all Solo's got is Mateo, because everybody else is injured. Yeah. So that begs the question, will Solo recruit? I mean, is there anyone left in Samoa? Who knows? Maybe you do. Let us know. But I think I think we're done. Yes, Naomi.
Yeah, you predicted.
Yes.
The win.
And I think I predicted this when she first qualified for Money in the Bank. I think I alluded to her like this would be great if she
it was
won.
before she qualified. I think we knew she was going to be in a match, and you was just like, yeah, she's going to win.
I don't know. It just suits her. Her character, which I've said a million times. Her character, that case, this, she's lurking. You never know where she's going to be because she's already been lurking. Yeah. This fits her character to a T. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The newbies didn't need it because they're still new. Monabat, Perez, Julia, and Vicaire.
Yeah, still
they're
fresh.
Still new. They're still fresh. I like what they do. They didn't necessarily need it for the push. But Naomi, if she didn't win, it's kind of like, where does she go now? But with it, it keeps her relevant. With the character change, brilliant. I feel brilliant.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. As you say, the how she's at the minute suits her so well. I'm looking forward to see what she does with it as well.
Because she's going to be a tease with it. She's going to oh.
Exactly, as you say, just hanging around.
Yeah.
But still
just
glowing.
at ringside, just like, I'm going to just sit here with my case.
Yeah.
I wonder if she'll do anything to it. Caution.
Yeah.
Definitely caution.
Something like that, definitely. Lynch.
Yes.
Beating Valkyria. Not really much of a surprise. I just hoped it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I was just hoping that it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
I just hope that when they rematch, Lyra does get it back, because...
I'm wondering if it'll go to SummerSlam.
But then...
To have the big build.
With what's happened on Raw, will she get a rematch, or is it going to be...
Bailey for
attacking
attacking
her?
her.
So, guys, go watch the Raw review.
Yeah, I mean... Might be a triple threat.
They love a triple threat.
For a SummerSlam.
And a fatal four-way, so...
Yeah, I mean, why not? Well, they are interesting, because you never know.
Exactly.
It's sometimes more enjoyable than just
the
one-on-one.
spots that they get.
Yeah,
are good as
that's
well.
true, that's true.
But what was a surprise? Cena and Paul losing to Jay and Cody. So...
Yeah.
It's like the... No belts were on the line.
No, and it didn't matter who won.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
No, it didn't matter. But in that kind of situation, it is usually the heels, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
With kind of...
So they're like, we've got one up on you.
With how the storyline's progressing and that, it would...
Yeah, it would have been... Yeah,
usually be the heels.
Yeah, I feel it would have been more fitting. As I say, if Paul had pinned Jay,
yeah,
just to be like, he's got him.
If he...
Further down the line, they could have had that.
Kept the belt then.
If you've seen Raw, no spoiler, you'll know what happened.
They also could have laid into kind of Jay's ribs a bit more.
Yes.
Because it wasn't really mentioned or shown, I don't think.
Because he did appear on Raw with the bandage.
Yeah.
But he should have had the bandage from the 2 tsunamis he had from Bronson Reed last Monday, not appear with the bandages on the ribs when he wasn't battered as much. He was in the ring for ages, but they didn't concentrate on his ribs.
Exactly, so it could have been bandaged up, hit even more. Because obviously they lost anyway.
Is he going to survive Gunther's attacks?
And then extra, just a big bandage.
Yeah,
all
just
over.
come out as a mummy.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, as you know what happened on Raw, you will... Yeah, if you don't know what happened, Jay lost to Gunther.
What?
Spoilers. This brings us nicely to Raw of this week. Nikki Bella, I feel, is clearly setting up a match for her and Liv Morgan at Evolution. Well, I think so anyway. Especially with Nikki Bella coming out, speaking about it, and then Liv Morgan coming out, and them having a little face-off. So I think and that's going to be a match.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, whether she's back, I don't know.
I don't think... Not full-time.
You want Nikki Bella? She's too busy. Okay.
Yeah, far too busy.
Fair enough. Bailey's back, which we did say. She took out Becky Lynch. Interesting. Loving LA Knight, BFTing Bron Breakker during Breakker's Fatal 4-Way match, which I suppose will be seen as ultimately costing him.
Yeah.
Where that's going, because Knight's on SmackDown, Breakker's on Raw, but it doesn't matter. They're just crisscrossing, which I like.
Yeah.
I don't mind the brand split. I don't mind that, but I like it when they crisscross and they're like, no, I don't care you're on the other brand, which is how it should be. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, because who would have thought that
Well, you wouldn't.
night would
You
interfere.
shouldn't have to wait for a main event for them to crisscross.
Yeah.
It should just be any time,
Yeah.
any place, anything can happen, which is how it should be. But I think there will be retribution on night from Braun Bronson
Braun Bronson
on SmackDown.
yeah.
Because I think a night's in a fatal 4-way, but I don't know if it's going to be this week or next week.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. You might know. I don't know yet. But I feel that, yeah, they'll get night just to be like, hey, you're not messing with us.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got to be, because if they
like,
don't,
they've
why are
got
you just
to get
going
it
to let
back.
it slide?
Yeah.
You're the new tough guys. Why are you letting that slide?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
We opened up with Punk challenging Cena for the title as well, which I think you already mentioned.
Give me a title shot. Okay.
Cena accepting, but Punk has to wait until Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia to face him. Now, do we think Cena's going to lose? Of course it's not. He's
What do you
holding
think
it
at home?
together,
No, he's not going to lose. You can take that to the bank.
yeah, especially there.
Yes, yeah, no.
It's
No,
going to
no,
be
no.
something like if he had the title beforehand, it'd have been like a WrestleMania, or he's got it now, so it'll be something like SummerSlam or his last one.
Yeah.
It's not going to be.
I still think Cena's going to hold the title all the way to the end. Because what's the point in him losing
Yeah.
it? Oh no, which I have said though before. He could lose it and then win it back to get
Exactly,
18.
yeah.
But if he loses it like in November,
Yeah.
what's he going to do? There's no point. He's got to realistically hold it all the way to the end.
Well, he's not got many dates left. He's wasted them. Like, why has he come out on
But
Raw?
he's not bothered. 18 dates to go. And 6 months.
Yeah.
Not many, is it?
How
Really?
many- I don't know what his original number was. I can't work out
Is
how
it
many he's
30
used.
odd? I don't know. Anyway, R-Truth appears to be back. Even though he didn't left, whatever he is, he's back.
We don't know.
And he's become a barber.
Yeah.
He cut his hair.
And changed his name.
Yes. No idea what's happening. He's back, he's not back, he's left, he hasn't left. It doesn't matter. I said anyway, why not just, if they wanted to get rid of him, why doesn't he just say, look, I don't want to go, I enjoy it here, I'll take a pay cut, because he's made his money anyway, there's no doubt about that, let me stay. And then they said, okay, no problem.
Well, it looks.
Because he's a good character. You need that comic relief.
I don't think he will be like that now. Now
Comedy? No, not
Now
now.
that he's Ron Killings.
What's he going to do?
Be serious, which I just.
No, you
I
can't.
see
No. After so many years of being this
exactly, yeah.
comedic character,
Yeah.
sorry,
And
Ron,
he's
if you're
so-
watching, you are.
And he is so good with it as well.
Yes, he is.
His timing and
He
what
knows-
he says,
yes,
and
he
he
knows
knows
what to say.
how to make people laugh, like as in the other wrestlers in the ring.
Yeah, they'll try that game,
Yeah.
won't they?
He's so good at making them laugh as well. It's just it'll be hard to take him seriously
I agree.
if that's what he's
yeah,
going towards.
that's true. Now, they started the King and Queen of the Ring tournament, where 8 fatal 4-ways will play out, 4 for the women and 4 for the men, the winner of each progressing to the semi-final, as you can see here. So, a semi-final will be 1 from Raw and 1 from SmackDown, which means you could end up with a final of 2 Raw people facing off, or 2 SmackDown, which I don't think it will be. It's just that if both Raw semi-finalists make it to the final,
Yeah.
you know that one of those will be facing off against their Raw
Yeah.
champion. Whereas if you made the semi-final 2 Raw facing off and 2 SmackDown, at least you know you have a final of mixed brands,
Yeah.
and you're still kind of guessing right to the end as to which champion will have to defend their belt.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that if the winner of the first semi-final is Raw, for argument's sake, the other semi-final winner will be from SmackDown or vice versa. Just to keep you guessing as to which way it's going to go. Now, you know I'm going to be wrong about that. But I don't think they'll have a Raw against a Raw or a SmackDown against... Because we've seen that.
Yeah.
So they'll have a
Yeah.
mix. There's no...
It would make more sense,
so
as
if-
you say, then you don't know which belt is then going to be...
Exactly. Because if you just have Raw against Raw in the... okay, then it's either going to
then
be...
they're after
It's going to be Gunther
yeah.
in the men's...
Yeah, if it's the men's, yeah.
Or Io Sky if it's the women's.
Yeah.
So it's keep it mixed, or they should have had the semi-finals the same, and then the final could be would have to be a mix of brands.
Yeah.
But they know what they're doing, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh, serious.
It is serious because big talking point now. Jay losing his title. I was surprised by it. I didn't think he would lose it yet.
No, I didn't. Especially not on Raw.
No, that's what I mean.
Not doing a downer, but...
It's not, especially that belt, as you say, like your Intercontinental, obviously tags, US, yeah, your standard Raw
24/7 belt.
Is that I don't think that's
Yep, that's somebody's got it.
It's in the bin, that went in the bin a long time ago. I think you said he'd beaten Gunther, and then Gunther would be out of the title picture. Like if he'd beat him.
Yeah, I think if he beat him, yeah, because Gunther's had.
That's what I mean. He's had a shot.
Chances.
He's like, right. What was it? The 9th? Was it the 9th? Yeah, the 9th. Whoever's got the title, that's who I'm against. So yeah, if he'd lost, then he wouldn't have been able to challenge again, really, would he?
Not really, no, not for a while anyway.
But he's won, and it's changed everything. So
yes, it has. It's because you don't know where they're going.
Yeah, but I do like that. Like you don't know what's going to happen. I love the surprises. It makes you think, what are they going to do? What's Gunther then going to do with it?
Who's he going to defend against?
Exactly. Who's
Jay again? Do we need to see that again? I mean, Jay's got to have.
He's got to have a bit of time off now. He's a bit banged up in it, as we said.
Yeah, this is true.
Heavily wrapped.
This is true. I think we kind of know where this is going to end. Of course, Seth's going to win the title somewhere along the line, but it's getting there that's the interesting bit.
Yeah.
I mean, as we said, is Jay going to win it back, or are we setting for Seth to cash in at SummerSlam? I mean, imagine if Bronson Reed wins King of the Ring, which he is in, and Seth has the title at the same time, because he can cash in at any time.
Yeah, so it could be forehand, yeah.
Reed would have to take on his leader. He'd be like, Seth, I've just won King of the Ring, we're going to have a fight next week on Raw. Seth's like, what? Or SummerSlam or whatever it is. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be funny. But there's so many possibilities, and the beauty of it is, we don't know what's going to happen.
No.
We don't read stuff online. We don't look for spoilers or any dirt sheet leaks. Just watch it as it is. Because if you do look at the spoilers, you're spoiling for yourself, and you know what's coming, and there's no surprises. Just enjoy the surprise of enjoy the roller coaster of what it is. Like, oh wow, I can't believe he's won. Because if you read the dirt sheet and you knew that Jay was going to lose, why are you watching?
Exactly.
What's the point? Why Jay's going to lose? No, I don't need to watch it now. But if you like wrestling, you like it because you like to watch it. You don't like it to read what's going to happen. I don't see the point.
No, that's fair enough, yeah. SmackDown coming up. I don't know what they've announced, but I'm going to guess that we've got 2 Fatal 4-Ways for King and Queen of the Ring. Not sure which yet or who's against who. I do have a feeling that the Wyatt Sicks will have a tag match, which I think we did say in last week's SmackDown.
Yes.
Just gone.
They've got to, haven't they? Who do you think they'll go against first? It won't be.
It won't be like the Street Profits.
It won't be the Street Profits.
It'll probably be like Fraxium.
I was going to say Motor City.
I mean, either them, because they like say.
Then next week it'll be Fraxium, and then the week after it'll be possibly DIY because they didn't want to fight them, but I think they'll be forced into a match.
Just like winning their way through.
Yeah, and then they'll face Profits, and they'll beat the Profits, and then
they'll do what with the belts?
And then Aldis will... No, it won't be... No, you can't give them a title shot straight away. And then they'll beat the Profits, and Aldis will say, right, Wyatt Sicks, Profits, SummerSlam.
Belts on the line.
Belts on the line, and Wyatt Sicks will win.
But
yay. Then they'll
they'll
defend them. We do know what the Fatal 4-Ways are, by the way. It doesn't mean anything. They've already been selected. We don't know which Fatal 4s, but the contenders have already been picked.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I don't know what match it's going to be like.
Because I don't know which way they're working it. What, you don't know the 4 contenders?
Not off the top of my head. I've seen it.
Ah, right, okay, fair enough.
I won't be able to tell you right now because I haven't got it written down.
They have been selected.
Yeah, I know they've already been selected.
And they're quite interesting because Raw Oscar's coming back next week, so that's good. In one of the other Fatal 4-Ways on SmackDown, you've got Cody Rhodes, and I think LA Knight's in with him, with Shinsuke. I can't remember the other one, but Rhodes is in. And then the other SmackDown branch, you've got Orton. So he's due back either next week, this week, or next week. So you've got some pretty big guns
in it.
But surely, why is Orton's fine?
Yeah.
You know, he did what he did to Aldis. What was it? What
and everyone.
Was it? Backlash? St. Louis. He fought Cena. He RKO'd everybody. and then he disappeared, and we've not seen him since. And I'm waiting for him to come back. If it wasn't Backlash, I'm sure he'll let me know. But he RKO'd everybody, and we're waiting for him to turn up on SmackDown.
Yeah,
and Nick
have a big old fight.
Yeah,
or
Nick Aldis to say, right, you suspended or you fined.
Yeah. But, oh no,
and he's not even turned up. Oh, here's a
have
fatal
a King of the
four-way.
Ring match.
Yeah. Aldis should just let that slide. Come on, Aldis, sort yourself out.
He's scared of the RKO.
I don't know. Anyway, if you agree or you probably disagree, which is fine, it's all about opinions. Let us know in the comments below. We may get back to you if you're lucky. Or we might be lucky if we get a comment.
Yeah. Go check out our review of Raw from Monday or last week's Musings.
Thank you again for watching, you degenerates.
We'll see you Saturday for our look at SmackDown.